What's up, everybody? I'm Andrew,
And I'm Chris.
and this is the Nerd Squadron 535. Today, we're just going to talk about some random stuff. Talk about some stuff we've been kind of wanting to talk about, haven't really got to.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I've been wanting to keep updated, but holy hell, it's a lot.
Yeah. So, first off, I think we absolutely have to talk about the live action One Piece.
So it looks interesting.
I think the latest trailer it really looks cool. It
You actually
shows.
like it?
I do. I'm a little iffy on Roger, but I think Garp looks great. I think Buggy looks great. Arlong, Shanks.
I think Buggy actually looked really good.
I
I
think
was
Buggy
kind of worried
looks
about him.
menacing as hell.
Yeah,
Like he's lost that bit of like comic relief in a sense that he has later on in the series because in the beginning he was serious to a certain extent, but like his chop chop fruit looks great. I think Luffy's devil fruit and his abilities looks amazing.
I was really worried about what they were gonna do, like with how they're gonna animate his flurry punches and stuff like that,
But
especially with his.
it looks so good.
Yeah,
I think the Fishman, I think they look great too. Like I like the fact that Arlong's nose isn't
like outward like that,
3 foot long.
but they kept the shape though.
Yeah, like they kept it, but it's not ridiculously long.
I I'm I was really worried. I don't think it's gonna end up being like the One Piece anime at all, because One Piece is very much like more shonen than pirates. But I feel like the TV show is gonna end up being more pirates than like shonen in a way.
I'm okay with that because you have to change a lot of things
I mean, I'm okay
for
with it.
that just so that it makes sense in live action. And Oda apparently, after production was done, made them reshoot several scenes because it wasn't up to his standard. And I think after this, if they continue on with more seasons, they are going to know what his standards are and what he expects to be done. And they're just going to do it on the first try and just pump it out.
Like, I just don't see. I'm not gonna see One Piece the live action go anywhere past Alabasta. I can't see it going anywhere further. I feel like it's gonna get more like ridiculous in tone. That's gonna end up losing it, like what the live action would be
I
like.
I personally think the next season, if it gets one, I hope it does. I can honestly see it getting all the way, hopefully through Water Seven.
You think so?
I think so because the first season is
There's a lot of stuff that's gonna look silly.
there is, but like, it's going all the way up to Lockdown. I think
Yeah, I mean,
so.
like,
I think that in and of itself will be amazing to see in 8 episodes, and if they can bump it up to 10,
I'm just wondering how they're gonna handle zones, because that's gonna look kind of weird. Like
yeah,
if they're gonna be like totally CGI or like super realistic in a way.
yeah. But
Um,
on the flip side of that, we have the premiere on it's next weekend of Gear 5 in the
yeah.
anime.
Oh God, I don't know if you've seen the trailer for that.
I have.
It's gonna be really interesting.
I think, and I kind of hate all the trailers for it because they're obviously trying to be like, "Hey,
This
this
is
is
it.
the thing. This is what's going to be happening." I really, really wish they weren't doing that because there are people that are anime only.
Yeah,
Um,
I because now people are they're gonna know what's gonna happen and
yeah,
stuff.
but like I wish it didn't do all that stuff because I wanted it to kind of be like the Super Saiyan moment, or what I'm sure was like the Super Saiyan moment in Dragon Ball Z.
Well, here's the thing about that. Like, I feel like back in the day, like you could get away with keeping it quiet.
Yeah,
Now you can't. It's basically huge. It's basically like
yeah, no, the
it's gone
internet's
bigger than Super Saiyan at this moment.
yeah, but like I think it is going to be it's going to be our generation's Super Saiyan moment.
Yeah, and a lot of
And
people are just
I'm
gonna be like,
so ready for it. I'm so excited. Um,
I just like it. It's the most ridiculous power. It's
is.
not the most powerful. It's the most ridiculous power. It's the most ridiculous of them all, and that's what makes it great.
That is. And then
I'm
you
so
wanted
hyped.
to give me a real quick recap on Uzumaki. You told me a little bit
So
about
like,
that one.
Uzumaki is, to preface it, Uzumaki is like a horror made by this author named illustrator named Junji Ito.
Okay.
It's been called back a lot in terms. His work has been like huge when it comes to like talking about Japanese horror. Um, Adult Swim, they're working towards making a anime based off of it, and it's going to be accurate to the style and everything. And they had to delay it, I believe, just so they can get it right. But they actually released recently teaser trailer for like the show, and I know you haven't seen it before, so I want to actually show it with you, like right now. Is that all right?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, so it's in black and white.
Yeah, it's just like the manga or it's a graphic novel, I guess.
何それ駆け落ち
君は何も感じないのか最近やけに渦が多い
そうね
それに風までもがやけに渦を巻き上がる
I'm really liking the style of it.
Yeah, and it just flows. It's not like some static anime.
この町のせいだと俺は思ってる親父は最近は会社へも行かず書斎に閉じこもって
I don't know if this would really be for me. I'm not a big horror person.
Well, it's Japanese horror. It could be different.
I don't.
Just look at it. It's scary. Scary spirals. Watch this.
溢れ返った渦巻きを一日中ただひたすら見つめているんだそうしている時の親父の目は
Oh. Oh,
ぐ
man.
るぐる回っているんだ左右別々に
Well, that's enough lamb.
しかも異様に滑らかに
But
そういう
yeah,
I don't think that'll be my thing.
it's. I mean, I was terrified about like it actually not looking good, but this looks fantastic. Like it is. It is peak. I'm just gonna tell you that much. Like this is like
the animation
top
for
notch.
it is phenomenal. I don't think I'll be watching that one because I don't do any form of horror other than like
Scared.
monster movies.
You scared?
A little. But I love monster movies. That's one thing, but I don't. I've never been a big scary person guy. Scary
Okay.
movie guy.
On
This is
a
fine.
on an opposite note, I know you want to talk about this. I'm sure the Superman show.
Yes. Oh my god. So I watched the first 2 episodes. I have been in the midst of moving. My wife is about to have a baby, so
No, no, I get you.
wife's been a little busy, so I'm not caught up on it right now. But like the first 2 episodes of that were amazing. They're on. So it's on Adult Swim. Next day it's on Max. Check it out, dude. It's honestly like a great retelling of the Superman origin,
Okay.
like in a way that I don't really think has been done. Honestly, my favorite part is the first time you see him suit up. They very much took inspiration from Sailor Moon.
I've seen the clip for that. I mean,
Sailor,
like
Sailor Krypton.
yeah, Sailor Krypton, Sailor Kal-El.
But like, it's really good. I think the cast is great. The guy playing Superman is Jack Quaid.
Okay.
He's in The Boys.
Okay.
He's the main guy, the guy whose girlfriend dies in the beginning.
Him. Okay.
Yeah, so
Now
he's Superman,
I like that.
and he's honestly a great pick for Superman. I love his voice for it. I think Lois is great.
I heard people really, really like Lois's character design.
I like it. It's definitely different, but it works in modern times, and
It doesn't feel like it's like. It feels like it's finely
It's
designed.
fresh.
It's fresh.
yeah,
It's not like it's not anything hugely different, but like people like the design. It's like very simple. It's not like standoffish or anything.
Yeah,
Especially
no,
with how they like portraying the character.
yeah. She's just great. The whole show is great. I love the animation style. It's very anime-esque. It just
I think it's a
works.
Japanese studio doing it though.
Possibly.
I actually think it's a Japanese studio doing the Superman show.
That's if it is great because it.
We gotta step our game
I
up.
can't say enough good things about it. Like, it's the action's awesome. Everything about it's just good. Go check it out.
Oh, definitely. Now we're still talking about superhero movies or shows.
Okay.
What do you think about Invincible? Like they had a teaser for the
Oh, my
another
God.
teaser for the second
I loved
season.
Invincible. I loved everything about it.
It's oh my god! Like
I was not expecting it to be so bloody.
oh yeah, it's definitely
So
like
I
up there.
I didn't expect that, but like it works.
I'm just very interested in what's gonna happen now because like he's with this team on a tight leash because they know how strong like a Viltrumite is basically. Like he's super powerful. He could honestly destroy the planet. They know his potential.
Yeah.
Like just because he could be as careless as him.
Yeah.
and they're terrified of the fact that Omni-Man might come back,
Yeah.
possibly with reinforcements, and we don't
Well,
know.
he's coming back in the Mortal Kombat universe.
Oh yeah, he is. Well, I want to get that in a sec, but like, he's actually in the season coming up, so he's not gone for a long time
Yeah.
off camera or whatever. Did you see the last line he said?
I
Like,
think so.
oh my god, that killed me. Let me see it. Let me find it here. Here we go.
You should have died at birth.
That's it. You should have died at birth, and that's it.
Wow,
He's still Omni Man.
No, I'm excited to see Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat though, along with Homelander, Peacemaker.
I wanted to. I didn't know who Peacemaker was. He kind of looked like that.
John Cena.
No, I know he's John Cena. I mean, he kind of looked like that other hero with the wrench. I can't remember his name.
So he's kind of not really. He's a spoof, but not a spoof of
Like,
Captain America.
Yeah, he like the thing is he doesn't look like a real superhero in a way. That's
No.
what I like about
So
it.
he's mostly like in the Suicide Squad. He's like an anti-hero. He's not like an actual hero. But he's like DC's straight up asshole version of.
No, I like it because it shows that like you can just create this guy who thinks he like you got to be a hero by any means necessary, and it's
Yeah.
just like the most brutal way possible. It's not like superpowers or whatever or like principles. It's just straight up getting the job done no matter what. He's just a straight up like killer with this like idea in his head,
Yeah.
like very blunt. Like
Yeah,
who's a,
there's a lot to it. I think it's cool having all these new characters, especially like Homelander and Omni-Man.
I
who
don't know
are
how that's
from
gonna work.
Independent comic book.
Here's the thing that kind of
chains.
gets me about that though. In Mortal Kombat specifically, right? Both Homelander and Omni-Man, their powers are the same.
Yeah,
They're very much similar.
they're Superman knockoffs.
They're basically. So I'm wondering how they're going to handle that, or how they're going to fight each other.
Well, I think. No, like their powers are the exact same, aren't they?
I feel like maybe like Homelander would be more like oriented towards his laser eyes, maybe,
Yeah.
and like Omni-Man would be like the brute force type of guy. But like,
yeah, that's about the only way you can really do that.
but the thing is though, like, if you were to pair them together like canonically,
Is-
Homelander would no Omni-Man would wipe the floor of Homelander.
Oh, absolutely.
Like Homelander is just like he's not anywhere. He's literally a crack baby, but except it's like the vaught chemicals and stuff. He's not really like a natural hero. He's just straight up a drug fueled
yeah.
sociopath. That's what I like about
It's
the
okay.
boys. It's hilarious.
Superman clears both.
Yeah, he'll clear both of them straight up, like, because he's just that powerful. But like, it's just hilarious when you have to compare Homelander because he's like, he thinks of himself as like a hyper badass, right?
Yeah.
The savior, right? But he almost gets his God, spoilers. He almost gets his ass kicked by what was that other guy's name? He was a soldier boy. Soldier boy. Yeah.
Yeah, his dad.
Yeah, he gets his ass whooped by his dad and he, like almost dies straight up. So he's obviously not like immortal.
Yeah. Another Captain America knockoff.
But Omni-Man straight up, like, no one knows if they can kill him because he decimated like planets more dangerous than like Earth. That's
Yeah.
what gets me the most.
Alright.
So, but that's really all I can think of this
Yeah,
week.
I think we're good.
All right,
Andrew.
and I'm Chris.
This is the Nerd Squadron 535.